Pokemon Champions very well might be the best Pokemon game they ever make. And we're going to talk about everything we know about it. Welcome back to the post where we talk about all things Pokemon, and today we're talking about everything in Pokemon Champions that we know about. This game is super exciting to me. This is also sort of a collab video because we're talking about everything we know about it on here, but we're collabing with myself because over on LumioseTower, I'm going to be talking about everything I want for this game and kind of the dream of it. So make sure you check out my other channel, LumioseTower. Let's get into everything we know. So first off, the Pokemon. So not every Pokemon is going to be available at launch of this game. You know, I know a lot of people are really excited because, you know, this is a chance to potentially have all Pokemon in a game again in this battle simulator that is Pokemon Champion, but this isn't going to happen at least at launch. Now, we don't know all the Pokemon that will be available at launch, but we do know a few of them. We know Aegislash will be available, Charizard will be available, Pikachu, Gardevoir, Lucario, Samurott, specifically the Hisuian form, and Dondozo. Now, from these Pokemon, we can infer other Pokemon. Like, obviously, because Aegislash is there, Honedge and Doublade will be there as well. Because Gardevoir is there, Gallade will be there, Pikachu's there, so Raichu will be there. Now, since Hisuian Samurott's in there, I'm going to assume that Unovan Samurott will also be available. Likewise, with Pikachu, that means that Raichu will be there, and I'm going to assume both Cantonian and Alolan Raichu will be there. And then there's some more Pokemon you can get a little more speculative with. Since Dondozo's here, I imagine Tatsugiri will also be here. Also, since Charizard's here, I would say that puts a little bit more of a chance for Blastoise and Venusaur to be here. Now, albeit Charizard was available in the base game of Scarlet and Violet, and Blastoise and Venusaur were not, so... And then since Hisuian Samurott's here, Hisuian Typhlosion and Hisuian Decidueye seem likely, or at least Emboar and Serperior seem likely. But again, there's just so much. With the starters, they're not really treating it like that anymore, which is kind of sad. So that may not be the case. Now, something really cool that we know is happening in this game is that there will be Mega Evolution and Terrastal available here. Now, and if you look in the trailer, you can see there's plenty of space behind the trainers when they're battling. They're battling in these big stadiums. It kind of invokes Pokemon Sword and Shield vibes versus the, courtyard battles you have in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And I think that this is intentional. I think that Dynamax will be returning in this game. The use of this space makes it apparent to me that you're going to be able to do the little animation where, you return the Pokemon to its Pokeball, it grows in size, and you toss it behind you, and there's a big Dynamax Pokemon behind you. Now, that is speculative, but then at that point, I would imagine that they'd also add in Z moves, but we do know for a fact that Mega Evolution and Terrastal will at least be here. And for the Mega Evolutions that we know will be here, we know that there will be Mega Charizard X, Mega Charizard Y, Mega Gardevoir, Mega Gallade, and Mega Lucario, because all of those Pokemon are available in games, so we can infer that their Megas are also going to be available in games. And we did actually see Mega Charizard X. Now, so far for this game, only double battles have been confirmed. However, single battles are kind of a staple of the Pokemon franchise. I know that VGC is run on doubles, but singles is what's been in the game since Generation 1. I think that most of us who aren't in VGC, when we think of a Pokemon battle, we're probably going to think of a single battle. And so I would be floored if singles are not in Pokemon Champions. I imagine that singles and doubles will both be here. This was also the case with Pokemon Battle Revolution, which was like the predecessor to this. There were single battles and there were also double battles. There can be both. So I imagine that while we saw doubles, there are still single battles. Now, we know that in this game, there are going to be different modes. We know that there is a ranked battle mode, a casual battle mode, and a private battle mode. Now, looking at the way these things are on their other games like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, we can kind of assume what this will be. The ranked battle mode is going to be where the Pokemon Company has a certain rule set. So this will probably change every month or every few months, and it'll factor in different gimmicks and different Pokemon that are available. Like one month they might have it where you can only use Mega Evolution, and then the next month you can only use Terrastal, and then the next month you can use Mega Evolution and Terrastal. This also could be a thing where when they add more Pokemon, they even say in this regulation, these 450 Pokemon are allowed. You can't use anything outside of that. And ranked battles will be strict. You will have to stick to those modes. Here you will be able to battle other players and climb your way to the top rank. You can be number 1 if you try hard enough. Then we have casual battles. These are when, again, you're being matched up against a random person, like in ranked battles, but there's no pressure. It's not going to affect your overall score, and also, too, you'll be able to use anything. Even if the rule set right now is that only Mega Evolutions can be used, you'll be able to use Mega Evolution and Terrastol. If no legendaries are allowed, it's okay. You can still use Lugia in your casual battle mode, assuming he is in Pokemon Champions, of course. And then we have private battles, and this is your standard, just me being able to link up with you and battle you. Just a one-on-one, you and me, where we can just kind of control our own rule sets and all. So, that's kind of a breakdown of what we know will be in there. You can infer that maybe other stuff would be in there, but, again, check out that LumioseTower video, because we're going to talk a lot about that over there. Now, currently, we do not know if this game is going to be paid or not. I'm going to be real with you. I would imagine that this will be a paid game. In fact, I'm kind of leaning to the idea that this will be a subscription service, similar to the Nintendo Switch Online or Pokemon Home. Those are all subscription-based services where you pay X amount every year. It's not just like Scarlet and Violet, where I buy Scarlet and Violet for $60 at my local GameStop, and I have Scarlet and Violet now. That's it. I don't need to purchase anything else, I don't think it'll be like that. I do think it'll be a subscription-based service, but that is speculation on my part. In fact, it being paid is speculation on my part. It very well could be a free game. I don't think it will be, and I don't hope it will be, honestly. If this game is paid for, I think that's a sign they'll be putting more work into it. And this really, like I said at the beginning of the video, this could be the greatest Pokemon game of all time if they put in the work. So if you want to charge me for that, fine, I'm here for it, absolutely. In fact, not even just fine. That sounds reluctant. I'm here for it 100%. But again, we do not know payment details at this time. One thing we do know about the game is that will be releasing for both the Nintendo Switch and also for mobile devices, so for your iPhone. And yeah, we don't know exactly how that's going to work. The trailer implies that people battling on their phone can still battle someone on their Switch, which is really, really cool. I'm going to take a guess that based off of other games that are available both on mobile and on a console, like for example Minecraft or Fortnite, I'm going to imagine that while you can certainly play the game on your phone, there's going to be a lot more to do, and it's going to be an overall more friendly experience if you're playing it on the console. But I do think that that's really cool that they're putting in the work to have it be on your phone as well. Like that's going to be so much fun. The idea that I can just whip out my phone and, play on a battle, and that is insane to me. But I do think it'll be more limited. Honestly, I really, really do. Like, that is something that I feel very strongly about. To what extent? Like, maybe it only allows you to access, ranked battles, and you can't do casual battles on it. Or maybe it'll be a thing of if there's mini games on it, which again is something we speculate in the LumioseTower video, then maybe those are only accessible on the console. We'll see. But there you have it, guys. That's everything we know about this game. Admittedly, it's not too much. We don't even know the release date for it. They just said that it's in development. So personally, I'd put it releasing after ZA, because I think they'd want to, have Mega's debut in Pokemon Legends ZA. Not debut, but re-debut. It's the first time it's been in the franchise in some time, so I think they're going to want to have it come back there and then release Champions after that. So personally, I would put my money on a early 2026 release, but we'll see. Hopefully we get more information on it as the year goes around. I would bet that at Worlds at least we get more information on this game, because I do think that there's a chance VGC now switches over to be played on this game. But guys, let me know if you're excited about this game. I am so much. If I'm honest with you guys, I think I'm even more excited for this than I am Legends EA. The potential of this game is just perfect. But yeah, let me know what you're thinking. Like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Check out the LumioseTower video. I'll see you over there.